a teddy bear. He's a little teddy bear.
Sorry.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay guys, so like I was telling you, so like you can see, Father Christmas, he's fallen asleep, hasn't he? So what I reckon will be proper funny and a right laugh is if we all wake him up together at the same time. So what we'll do, yeah, is we'll all shout out as loud as we can, wake up Father Christmas, okay? You up for that, yeah? So wake up Father Christmas after 3, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wake up, Father Christmas!
Oh my goodness, who's making all that noise? Hello everybody.
Hi.
Where am I?
Father Christmas.
Oh, yes, Tullys. I was just having a dream. I was in the sleigh flying by the stars, and I was well, wishing for 1, 2, possibly 3 mince pies.
I think it was probably a bit more than 3 mince pies, wasn't it, Father Christmas?
Excuse me,
Nothing, Father Christmas. You were talking about wishes, weren't you?
Wishes, yes, wishes. Well, there are little wishes, of course. The ones like Father Christmas wishing for some mince pies, and then there are big wishes like the one Dinky made on Christmas here at Tullys farm. I have a story about Dinky. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Then I'll tell you. Now Dinky. Oh, I said, oh my poor Louise. Oh. Lovely answers, by the way, very nice indeed. Now Dinky was a very, very tiny elf. Hello. Very tiny elf, even tinier than you. Thank you very much. And every night he would stand outside by the stars and he would make a wish that he was taller. And every night he remained the same height. He even tried dangling his arms underneath the sleigh. Everybody put your arms in the air like this. Are you ready? And check them out! Yes! Oh! And did you grow any taller?
I don't know.
No! Of course! And Frankie didn't go any taller. Oh, I say.
Frank, you never
And
know.
Dixie didn't go any taller. You see, I remember you. Now, he didn't go any taller. Now, one of my elves decided, who will remain nameless, of course, but yes, look away, face.
Yeah, no, he will.
Yes, very naughty. He decided that it would be very funny if he were to use some of the magic beans, like from Jack in the beanstalk, and got Dinky to eat these beans, and told him that he would grow very, very, very tall, like the beanstalk. Of course, he didn't get any taller. He just ended up with tummy ache. Yes. And then, Dobby, hang your head in shame. Dobby decided to tell Dinky, I love the soup right there, nice that he was to stand in the reindeer barn in a pile of stinky manure. He would grow taller, because we all know if you stand in manure, you grow taller. Well, Dinky didn't go any taller. He stayed the same height. And now, he was in trouble with Mrs. Claus. Do you know why? Shall I tell you?
Yes.
Shall I tell you? And I will. I'll tell you. He marched all out with his little footsteps, all the way from the barn with stinky manure on his boots, of course, all the way through Mrs. Claus's kitchen. And he left little footprints of stinky manure. And now he was in trouble with Mrs. Claus, and which was rather a shame, because Dinky was a wonderful elf. Every Christmas, he was Employee of the Month, He could make, well, first he could make fantastic toys. So he could wrap fantastic presents. And he was a wonderful singer. He could do everything. Except, what he couldn't do was when he went to the Christmas tree to try and put the fairy on top of the tree, he couldn't reach.
Oh.
It's a lot sadder than that. When he went to the Christmas tree to put fairy on top of the tree, he couldn't reach. That's better. I got, now you're working with me, you see. And then I took him out for a ride on the sleigh, and he couldn't see over the top. So what I did, I got him a little booster seat, and he sat on the booster seat, and he could just see the tip of Rudolph's red nose. Now one Christmas here at Tullys, I parked by the cake shop. And as I looked through the window, I saw a huge cream cake. Oh, nice! And then I saw lots of cookies. And then I saw lots of mince pies. You even think he was tinier than you as well. And I thought to myself, those must have been left out for Father Christmas. So I went in and I got the cake, and I ate all the cake, and I got a little fatter. I went to have all the cookies, and I got a little fatter. And then I went for all the mince pies, and I got very, very fat indeed. I did. And now, the problem was, when I tried to deliver the presents, I got stuck in the chimney. The reindeers didn't know what to do, the elves didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to do. The only person who knew what to do was Dinky, a tiny little elf who was tinier than you.
Tinier than I?
Much tinier. And he came across the roof, he shimmied down the drain pipe, and he found what can only be described as a cat flap in the door, and he crawled all the way to it, all the way across the floor to the fireplace, and looked at the chimney, and he saw that Father Christmas was stuck. He said, "You're stuck, Father Christmas." "I know I'm stuck, Dinky, help me. I've got a plan." And what he did next, he put his hands like this. Do you know what he did with his hands next?
No.
Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
He put them on Father Christmas's bottom! Yes, he did! And he said, "I've got a plan, Father Christmas. If you all put your hands like this for me, everybody everywhere, that's it, good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, boom. Are you ready? Are you with me? Yeah! All right, 1, 2, 3, boom! 9, 10, 11, give me a high five. Thank you very much. And Father Christmas and his elf popped out of the chimney. And Christmas was saved. All because of the tiniest elf. So I think we should give Dinky a round of applause for saving Christmas.
I need that.
I don't. Well, it just goes to show that little things mean the most. Like, well, little words like please, and thank you, and I love you. Dinky no longer wishes to be on a star, wishes to be taller, smaller, older or younger. He's just happy with who he is. And the moral of this story, of course, is we should all be happy with who we are. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Now, Dinky has asked me, because Dinky himself has got the biggest heart in the North Pole, and he wants me to ask the children, do you have big hearts?
Yes.
Do you have big hearts?
Yes.
I'm glad you said that, because with this star from Dinky, you can take this to the toy factory. Ooh! You can pick your own toy. Ooh! You can even build your own toy. Ooh! You can take your own toy home with you. Ooh! Now, I tell you what, centre stage is yours, Fizzy.
Perfect!
Yes,
So,
indeed.
we are all wanting a photograph with a big dog himself, Father Christmas, right? So what I reckon we'll do, we'll start on this side of the room first, and then we'll work our way all the way around here to use, because you seem to be really, really, really comfortable and really, really patient, yeah? And then, once we've all got our photographs, we'll get our photo ID from Dobby, just here, and then we'll make our way out of that open door just there, and wait the chain for the sleigh to come back and pick us up. Does that sound alright, yeah?
Yeah.
We ready to get our pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah? Lovely. So do we want to come